You eating my hair. You give me kisses. Get ready with me for day one of Con Nooga. I am so excited. This technically isn't my first con. I went to Chattanooga Comic Con back in 2023, but all I did was kind of go in and perform a little Superman radio show, shop around, and then leave. So I'm excited to like actually participate in cosplay in a 3-day con. I will be kittening at the Con Nooga Nerdlesque performance, which I'm really excited about. So tonight I'll be kittening, and then tomorrow I will be doing a guest performance, and that is what I'm getting ready for. I'm about to go to rehearsal for that, and then I'm gonna stay and hang out at the con. So today I am cosplaying as Harley Quinn, specifically Harley Quinn from the animated series. And we'll see how long my makeup stays on because the performance is tonight. But I'm probably gonna come back sometime this afternoon to take a little break. I can't be in a corset for 12 hours, and I don't think my clown makeup will hold for 12 hours, so I'll come back and do some touch-ups. I've always really loved Harley Quinn. She's like my biggest hyperfixation. So I'm so excited to do like a full cosplay. I've done her makeup before when I was younger, and then there's a lot going on behind me, sorry. And then I cosplayed her for the new Suicide Squad movie premiere. My friend, well, we made our own premiere, but my friend is in that movie. She plays Amanda Waller's assistant, which is so cool. And so she dressed up as Ratcatcher, and I was Harley. And that was the better Suicide Squad, in my opinion. That was James Gunn's little remake. But I love the animated series. I have a lot of the Harley Quinn comics. He's jumping. And the Birds of Prey comics and the Gotham City Siren comics, but I'm more of a cartoon person. So I love the animated series, and I just love the story of it. Harley Quinn is undoubtedly a bicon, and I love that her friend helps her recover from an abusive relationship and they fall in love. And her friend is Poison Ivy, so that's pretty fucking amazing. I had a Poison Ivy Barbie doll when I was a kid, and it was just so gorgeous and iconic, and I loved her. I'm really excited. My outfit is red and black, and I'll show you in a second. But I'm really trying to copy my makeup like the animated series. Honestly, sunset makeup is so amazing that it might stay for the entirety of the con today. And it is freaking cold, y'all. I'm about to like be dressed in shorts and a corset in 12-degree weather. So I plan to put pajama pants over it, and uh-oh, there's tan coming out. Freak. I need to get the Sunset Revolution powder. It's gonna be my next big makeup purchase, I think. I also have the green Sunset Revolution foundation. I love it. I use it as Kermit the Frog, where I do burlesque performances as him. So good. Yeah, I might touch up the white a little bit there. I guess there was like some foundation on that brush. I need to clean my brushes more. Who has the time? It's okay, because it just gives me some definition, which I wanted. I was going to add some contour and some blush. Back in the day, I used to have lighter blonde hair, and now I have dyed it strawberry blonde. He knocked over all my vinyl records. 1 second. Wow, cats will really be cats. Okay. That might be a little too much. Here we go. meow, meow, meow. Meow. Add some blush. I had thought about gluing my brows and drawing on black brows since that's what she has in the animated series, but that's a lot of work for this morning when I have to go to rehearsal, and I'm not too sure how that will turn out, so I would need a little bit more time to do that. Maybe that's something I can do tonight. I'm so sorry, this man is a crack addict. His crime is being an orange tabby, so you hear him in the background. He's but a young one. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Oh, here he is. Doug, you gonna help? Doug would make a good poison ivy. Cute. Now we're gonna do the eyeshadow. I do have this fun little Harley Quinn palette that I got from CVS during Halloween, but it's all reds and blacks, which are cute, which would make sense for Harley Quinn. But since I'm doing the animated series one eye is gonna be blue and one eye is gonna be pink. So to start with blue, what do we have here? You know what? I have this ColourPop Cloud Blue. Very affordable, very fun. Let me make sure my brushes are clean before I put them on my lid. Okay. Maybe we should prime our lid, huh? The Urban Decay primer. This has lasted me years. So just do a little bit. This blush is so startling to me, but it's so clown and it's fun, and it will go away as time goes on, so I'm glad that I put that much on. It's probably so stark because my face is white. Okay. I'm caught between Ice BB and Playing. I'll do Playing because today we're gonna play. That's what a con is all about. So excited. Ooh, that's so perfect. Okay. Oh, hey. Oh, don't mess up my hair, sweetie. I love you. You can be my pigtails anytime. I changed my mind on that one. Okay. Ow, fuck these claws. Alright. We'll go a little crazy with it. Maybe we'll just do one color, I guess. Yeah, because this is like the perfect shade. And then we'll put some underneath. Go stupid, go crazy. Yes. My grandmother and my aunt, when I was in middle school, because I'd get really creative with my makeup, and I guess my mascara would like run onto the bottom of my lid, like sent me to these makeup classes to learn how to wear like conservative, tasteful, elegant makeup. And so I was never allowed to put anything under my eye. And so now that I can, I'm not gonna just put it on my waterline. I'm gonna go under the freaking lid. Because that's what Harley Quinn has anyway. She's got it all rubbed up and freaking crazy, and she's crying. Probably because she's a Cancer moon like me. Okay. Clean this bad boy up. I think I'll use the same one because then I can use the same technique. Okay. All right. We'll dip into the He Must Not Be Named palette that I have just because, you know, when you buy things and they're expensive and you have them for a long time because then you don't have any money, you still use it. But I'm not putting you on to him at all. He's not a good guy. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna do some dark eyeliner. See if this pencil will work. It's looking a little short. He fell! And you know what? I've got this jumbo pencil that is from the Harley Quinn collection as well. What better time to use it than now? Oh shit. That is crazy. I need to look in my mirror, not in my camera. Okay, well I think it was designed to look like that. To a certain extent, it works for her, but I'm gonna clean this up a little. Okay, I need some white up in here. I just got a memory of my favorite ride in Atlanta, Six Flags, which is the swings that are the Gotham City Siren swings. They're little Harley Quinn swings and Poison Ivy and Catwoman swings. So fun in the Gotham City. I love that ride. I need to go back and not be so afraid of roller coasters. I'm terrified of roller coasters. I remember my like friend in high school had this like really like sociopathic boyfriend, and he knew that I was afraid of roller coasters and I wanted to try to face my fears that day. And he would read to me all the accounts of the deaths at Six Flags, like gruesome stuff that I'm not going to repeat right now, but like who does that? That's crazy. Okay. So white eyeliner, it's brown pen. Where is my stuff? No. Do the Sephora eyeliner so it will stay for a while. Perfect. And she does wear her eyeliner like that. There's not really a wing or anything. So I guess in true like cosplay fashion, I'll leave it like that, even though I feel like that type of eyeliner look is not the most flattering on me. I always put like a wing because it just makes my eyes too small. But that's okay, I look like Harley, so. I messed up because I was talking. So maybe I will put just a little thing because that angles them up. Just a little. How cool. Should probably bring this with me. And mascara. Got a lot of options. I'm gonna use this. I would do false lashes, but I did not want to wear those all day, so. Ping pong girl, you're so independent. What lipstick? I have so many different reds. Got this one. I have another one that's like a fat oil, but that one's bright. And this one is medium, like it's got a bright undertone. And then I have this, which is dark. And this will stay on a long time. It's the Sashi Glow Bloody Tint. And it's a small business, so highly recommend this.
Okay, so I need to be up there before the dude does. So it's room 4? Are you gonna go there?
Get ready with me for day 2 of Con Nooga. Yesterday was a trip, but it was like really fun. There was a lot of chaos, but as Harley Quinn, I liked that, so we're gonna turn it out today. Okay, day 2 of Con. Today I am cosplaying as Princess Bean, or Princess Tia Beanie from Disenchantment. I love that show. I've seen it so many different times over. I used to watch it with my best friend, and I used to watch it with my dad a lot. It really reminded me of us. He's very Zog. We had a good time watching it. Always. And I love Lucy. Eric Andre as Lucy is hilarious. So I am just braiding my hair now for my wig. So I've got that long white hair to put on. And I love Bean. She's a bicon. That was my goal for this convention, is to cosplay as all bicons. Got my little flag on my drink. Also, she's just like a very flawed character. I've been working a lot on my perfectionism and like stepping away from my ego. And playing Harley Quinn yesterday was so freeing because she's also kind of crazy and doesn't give a fuck what other people think. And Bean is definitely the same way, and kind of like maybe a lazier, more apprehensive to take action kind of way. But, you know, we're all flawed, we all make mistakes, and so being in a character that is flawed, I don't know, that will help me, I think, with my mindset on myself. And all the pressure I put on myself to be perfect all the time, or have things correct or be liked or say the right thing all the time, because I'm not, and people aren't going to like me sometimes, and I'm going to say the wrong thing sometimes, and you know, as long as I take accountability and apologize for it and learn from it, I don't need to put so much pressure on if that's the right thing or not. To a certain extent, like, you don't want to be unkind willfully. Sorry, the cats are like running around everywhere per usual. But you know, you don't have to beat yourself up before the words even leave your mouth about what could go wrong or what people may think, or what if I said this and they thought this. Because people will tell you too. Like, it's up to them to let you know if you hurt their feelings or not. Okay. But yeah, I'm just putting my hair in little braids to get ready for a wig cap. And then the wig. Found my face roller. I did my skincare routine. Because, oh, I feel stressed. I'm doing 2 panels today. And I had submitted these panels months ago. And I didn't hear anything back. So I was like, oh, bummer. Like, they didn't like my panel ideas. And I'm looking at the schedule yesterday and I'm like, wait a damn minute. And then my friend texted me, and apparently my other panel was also selected because they saw it on the schedule. And I was like, okay. But it's good, like, we got this, and they're gonna help me with one of the panels. So for one of the panels, it's going to be the play reading workshop, which is something I came up with at my work, at this local theater that I work at. And it is where we take what was designed to be local playwrights, but has kind of expanded into a national and international phenomena. I don't know about phenomena, but we have submissions that are cross-national and international. And the playwright either Zooms in or they attend in person. And we have local actors come, and I cast the play as is the day of. So whoever comes to the workshop that day, that's in the pool for casting. That's our pool for casting. So I cast based on that. And then we read the play. And afterwards, everyone gives their thought to the playwright, so it's a workshop. So the playwright benefits. Also, it's just like about connection throughout the theater world. And even the non-theater world, like anybody could come. But it really just helps the playwright hear their work be read aloud, because plays are meant to be written for the stage, but you never really know how it sounds until you get to sit and listen to other people say it, so it helps that way. And then also we workshop it with feedback, and they can take it or leave it, but that is what the workshop is designed to do. And so today I'm going to do an example of that workshop using my own play that will be out for production on May 23rd. And really, like, I'm further along on revisions, but like I am really excited to hear feedback. These cats, man. Anyway, I'm really excited to hear what people have to say. Also, it will just be kind of fun to journey into the play. And I think it's perfect for a con because it's called Night and Day. It's about the journey of the sun and the moon at the beginning of time. And it's a fantastical folklore. It's got mysticism. It's a little bit absurd. And the sun and the moon have to travel together to save humanity because night has become day and day has become night. And a lot of the critiques that I got on that production, which are reasonable, like, you know, and I'm thankful for them, but a lot of them were like, we don't really understand, like, how did day become night, night become day, or like, why did they travel to find these pieces of tile to save the earth? That's absurdism, baby. It doesn't have to make sense. There doesn't have to be a why, because our lives don't make sense. And that's my other panel that I'm doing today. I'm going to be giving a talk on, wow, I'm really not focused. I'm trying to do 5,000 things at once. I'm going to give another talk today on Absurdist theater, and I'm so excited. And for those of you who don't know and aren't interested, And you can skip this part. You can go and skip to where I'm putting on my makeup. But if you're interested in learning theater history, Absurdist theater came after World War II when everybody's like, wow, everything sucks. Where is God? There is no God. Like, nothing makes sense. My life doesn't make sense. Why should art? And they just come up with this weird shit. And that's where we get Waiting for Godot by Samuel Beckett. It's where we get Harold Pinter, and it's got kind of like an undertone of violence. And then the postmodernist expression of this was Edward Albee, and Edward Albee is my favorite playwright, and who I try to emulate the most in my work. Not that I try to emulate anybody directly, it's just, you know, I take influence from a lot of my favorite playwrights, including Tennessee Williams. But yeah, he had a lot of, like, what I would say realism, like Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, like, is a very realistic couple. But then they're just talking nonsense a lot of the time. So it's not completely absurd, but it definitely draws its influence from the Absurdist movement. And then in my panel, I'm also going to be talking about Brechtian theater, which is probably my favorite, the epic theater, which is like theater for political change. He was around during the Weimar Republic. He had to get out of town when you know who came in, because he's from Germany. And he wrote these amazing productions that are meant to alienate the audience. And through the alienation, the audience is watching it and is like, I don't want the world to be like that. I'm gonna go out and change the world. And he has this beautiful quote that I want etched on my gravestone. Let me get it. This is at the end of his play, The Good Man of Szechuan. You should now consider as you go what sort of measure you would recommend to help good people to a happy end. Ladies and gentlemen, in you we trust. There must be happy endings. Must. You are the change. You are. Go. Let's go. Let's do it. So that's why I love Bertolt Brecht. But I'm also going to be talking about Antonin Artaud, which neither of those guys really have anything to do with absurdism. It's just those movements kind of flow hand in hand. Artaud is more like stimulating the audience through senses in a nonsensical way. Same principles as the absurdist playwrights, like nothing has any meaning, but let me horrify you because I'm not here to comfort you. Because look at the world around us. Yeah. So that's what I get to talk about today. And I'm very excited. And I'm more prepared than I thought because here I am giving y'all the spiel. And I had a day's notice. And that's okay. Because we're rocking it, baby. Keep on rocking it, baby. Yeah. Okay, luckily, Bean doesn't really wear makeup, I would assume. So, well, how could she? She's in the Renaissance. So this shouldn't take too long. In fact, I'm just gonna do some BB cream because I had white face paint all yesterday as Harley Quinn. So my face could really use a break. These cats, y'all, they're really just crazy. Just look at, he knows I'm talking about him. Hi, pretty girl. You see yourself? Y'all are cute. The bass, the mic, the ball, the drama, the mama. Okay. My eyebrow makeup, my eyebrows still look good, so I'm gonna leave them like that. And some contour. Some neutral eyeshadow, like a tan base. And a brown crease. Do some freckles. That's the most important thing makeup wise about being. Let me make sure I'm getting the placement right.
Let's go.
Ooh, and what? My Doug cosplay! Yay, Doug! We love you, Douglas. Night 2 of Con Nooga, and I am performing tonight with the Nerdlesque troupe. I'm helping my friend with their Catwoman performance, so I'm really excited. This is my first time being a kitty cat. When I put this collar on, my cats were really confused because they love their collars with the bell. So they were like, oh, you're like officially a cat now because I hear that bell. And they were just so confused. And my little kitten like started playing with my tail. It was really cute.
So like, I know I'll be fine, but